Here is another stage from the Columbia Cascade Sectional. Fun stage. A lot of different options, some risk versus reward stuff. We'll look how I did and we'll talk about it. All right, what you can't see off to the side over here was a static and a swinger. The swinger came out really hot, meaning it was fast and a big weight. And if you just let it go a couple swings, it tended to slow down just a hair. It was activated by the big popper earlier in the stage. So let's take a look at what we did here. It was toes on start bar, or feet. Get the gun out. I'm looking for the exact spot I need to be going into. I come in. We go from travel foot, toes pointing up range, to toes now pointing towards targets. Get down, did a little slide up there, which I often do. This was a partial, and then the full target. I decided to enter on the full target to let the gun kind of settle and start shooting. Come across here pretty quick. Believe that was a tux back there. I like to drag the gun when I move this way, otherwise I might break the 180. It was a slight little retreat. The foot position was critical. So I come in, gun's not up right away, but I wanted to make sure the foot position was more important at the time. Come into position. I'm not going anywhere. I thought about trying to shoot some of this stuff on the move. What was I going to gain? And actually, the more I tried to move, it brought the no shoot on the steel down there into play. So I didn't do that. Came in, went slasher, wide open, inside target, snapped to the popper down there. Nice good transition. Eyes first, you see head twitch first, gun comes across, slight pause, prep, press, nail that round. Decided to do a reload and fill this space here with a reload. And because this popper disappeared if I set up a little too wide here, I decided to come in, take two steel, do a step slide off to the right, and open up that popper behind the no shoot steel. Now driving down, this is the thing I did that was different than a lot of people. This drop turner is a disappearing target. It had 2 or 3 exposures. And after watching some people shoot it, I said, you know what, if I come in, take the paper like I'm coming in right here, take this first popper, so that'd be 1, take the activator, my plan was to go 1, or go 3, 4, hit drop turner. I didn't do that, of course. I went activator, close popper, far popper, but I still got back for 2 alpha on the drop turner on the first exposure. On my wasted, I could not have shot this array really any better. And then I get over and take 2 on the static and follow the swinger, which did die off pretty quick after it came out really hot. So when you have these arrays like this, it's risk versus reward. If that didn't work, I had a choice. Don't take 10 points in that target or wait for the second exposure. Obviously, I would have waited for the second exposure because I need those points. Technical footwork had to be in certain spots. Nice cadence through there. Back here. Like I said, it was a fun stage here. Little technical step slide, drive into position, confidence, just go for it. And the thing was, none of those shots were really fast. I just knew I couldn't make a mistake. And if I tried to go hastily through it, that was going to open myself up for making a mistake. So I went through it nice and smooth, saw the sights, prep and pressed on each shot, didn't roll through the trigger, just made great marksmanship application of skills right there, and pulled off a pretty cool looking run. Hope you pick something up here for your next match. Shoot straight, get out to TFI Academy.